Ow. I pinched my finger.
The weirdest thing I ever saw in a house was there was a whole room dedicated to Wizard of Oz.
I saw a really creepy and extensive doll collection once.
We were showing this house. I went downstairs into the basement and there was this huge, what do you call it when the glacier drops the huge stone? It was like the size of a Volkswagen piece of stone in the middle of this room with a bed in it.
Wizard of Oz posters, there was a Wizard of Oz jukebox, a whole wall was like painted a scenery of it. There was like a movie with it playing on continuous loop.
I love it when I get asked by clients, do you think anybody's died in this home? And I'm like, the house is 150 years old. Yes, probably several people.
Yes, there's tons of old homes in the city, so I'm sure at some point one of them has been haunted, but I actually think the house I grew up in was haunted.
I showed this house years ago on North Capitol Hill that was like, I don't know, they're all at least 100 years old, but this one was like older than that. I was walking through it alone and I just kind of felt the presence of somebody else being there. Later on, I asked the listing agent, I was like, hey, does the owner kind of linger there? Like, what's the deal? And they were like, no, someone passed away like years ago. This is just an estate. Like, no one's lived in the house for a couple years. And I was like, oh, well, I met the owner maybe.
Everyone in my family was gone, so it was just me and my dog in the house. And I walked out of my room for some reason, and I came back in and there was a crumpled piece of paper in the middle of my room that I had just cleaned it. There was nothing there before. Ran out of the room to like go get a phone and call my mom because I didn't want to touch it or open it by myself, and when I got back, it was gone.
I don't really believe in spirits unless they're in my drink.